Hello and welcome back to another Boom Beach video, and I have a couple things to get to today, and one of them will be this kind of strange strategy that I kind of want to do. There's no real tactics to it. It's warrior rushes with medics and Dr. Kavan. But before we do, we're going to take on Dr. T because we can't take on actual players because they're too good with their defense. But I saw a comment. Let's snooze that. Anyway, I was looking at some comments, and one of you guys wanted to know like what the best base design is without ice. And for a while now I've had this base design. It's been okay, but the one thing I haven't been using is prototypes. So I got some prototypes. I got 2 shield generators and a laser beam. Now you can replace the laser beam with a shock blaster or even put nothing there, but this base design with these prototypes is like one of the best you could get, like without ice, at least personally. Otherwise I would suggest a front-loaded base design, but I'm going to show you a couple of replays of just what it is. We got an Alzuka, which I didn't really expect to beat, but let's see what he does to take us out. But one thing that this base design does is it gives you intel. If you are in a task force, most likely it'll give you intel. And then, of course, what always helps is if you get like a certain thing with the tribes that like boosts your defense. Obviously boosts that if you are worried about defense, but you also want to balance attack. But anyway, this guy has a sloppy AZ start. I guess AZ is kind of a flaw. And if you, I'm not really sure. But anyway, he just probably has a lot of boosts and energy. As you can see, he's 2 boxes of critters, a lot actually. And he just one-shotted the base as soon as the shield generators were gone. But we're gonna go on to a heavy Zuka, which I got 4 diamonds off of, and I think that would be 2 intel if I was in a task force. But of course I'm not. So we're gonna speed this up 2 minutes. I was looking at some of the top players too. I had this base design, I think I copied it from a, like, I think it was probably like 25 down on the list, about a couple months ago. And now that I looked at the leaderboard today to see if it was like front loaded, but one thing they all had in common was they always had 2 shield generators, and that would be this one and this one. And it's relatively in the same spot. Their base design looks kind of similar to mine. It is a little bit changed, so if I don't really know what the strategies are up there, but it's just the idea of like having a balanced base, just kind of spread out, so energy barrages are not effective, so to speak, and then a tricky mine placement is what it is. So I think maybe what I'll do, probably not actually, but I might get a building health. But actually, I don't really care about defense that much, so probably not. But let's just hop into this. I'm using crystal critters. Let's just throw down all of our crystal critters. How long do crystal critters last? Is it until they're dead, or is it like a certain time? Let's see if we remember. I don't really remember correctly. But today, I finally bought my Star Wars ticket. Opening night. I'm excited. It's a late showing, so unfortunately I'm going to be tired for school the next day, but I did get a seat, and I was the last seat, so hopefully, I bought it online. I was the last seat, so hopefully there's no like conflict or anything. Sometimes those online ticket things can be a little glitchy, like, I don't know, actually, not for sure. But let's just throw down some of these critters, and let's hopefully not lose a warrior. We lost a warrior on stage 2. How does that happen? I guess just being careless and going in, but not enough energy, the usual message. But let's just keep hopping on. I expect to get maybe beat stage 6. That's about where I'm expecting to be, at stage 6. Possibly. I don't have any boosts going on, so actually probably not. Or at least I don't think I boosted. Did I boost? I didn't boost it. I did a quick map clear before. I have a few bases that I will change up the strat to heavy Zuka, and then probably clear the rest of it, but quick warrior clear, and then let's just throw down our crystal critters. I like Dr. Kavan. One thing that is underplayed majorly is like the 10% damage reduction, or however large the amount is. the damage reduction he does get when he does heal a troop. It's like, I don't know how long it lasts, but that's pretty significant, especially when you're like getting like hit by like a cannon or something. I don't know, honestly, but I'm going to try and bring some strategy into this, like regular warriors. Even though regular warriors are super basic and repetitive, it does require strategy. You have to be precise, and one mistake like destroys the whole fleet. So as much as I like to crap on the strategy of warriors, I use it myself, and it does require a little bit of thinking. But this one, usually people just call it the swarm because the warriors just go wherever they want. But here we go. Let's go on to this stage. We're gonna shock right there, so the shock launcher cannot get some off. And then we're just gonna try and keep to the right. If anything goes to the left, okay, good. Nothing went to the left, but I was prepared. Let's get some critters down. Make sure we do not lose any troops. There we go. Put down our crystal critters. Make sure they get healed up right there. Oh yeah, look at those stars. That was a saying from our we did, this is kind of embarrassing. We did Christian and I, we used to make Lego animations. Wow, I'm having trouble getting this out. But we used to do Lego animations, and one of them was a Lego blob attack. And one of our lines was, oh shoot, I kind of forgot what I said. What did I say? Shoot. I completely forgot. But it just gave me like a flashback to when we made it. That's very awkward. What was it? It was something I think I just said, or something similar to what I just said, which is kind of bad because I don't know why I would say it. Okay, anyway, let's just go right here. Let's place our crystal critters down. Let's get some shocks out. We've lost a few already. That is fine. Hopefully there's no shock launchers behind the HQ, but we got some warriors over here. Let's go right there, and hopefully maybe we'll have to smoke. Anyway, okay, here we go. Let's shock right there, and hopefully we are able to take it out. I'm not really worried about warrior health just because of the medics, and because of Dr. Kavan, and because of their passive healing that they get off of every basic attack onto a tower or anything. So let's flare back here, try and get onto that snazzy HQ, Dr. T's headquarters, so to speak. And that was a very messy attack. I just let things run loose. No strategy. I just assumed I would fly through it, and I guess I did a little bit fly through it. But we lost 2 medics, so we did not complete. Our medics were useful. I think without the medics, we wouldn't have won that. There we go. I'm just too caught up on why I thought of Lego Blob Attack. Boy, that was back to our golden years when we just wanted to do random stuff. The Jimmy and Christian show. That's what we wanted to do. Oh gosh, I don't like that. See, what I kind of want for this base is I kind of want a Captain Everspark passive, just because I'm feeling a little bit. I just feel like I want some more critters. So let's, as soon as we start taking out, we're gonna flare back to the middle and we'll place out some of those crystal critters. We'll shock that kind of group right there. Now we should be fine. We should get some critters out onto the playing field though. Just this one might be a challenge towards the end. Let's try and take out some of these buildings before we do encounter them. We're weakening them for sure, but here we go. We're gonna flare back to here, put a med kit down, and then we're gonna what are we doing? What do we do? Oh no. Will we be able to sustain our troops, or will the persistent damage of Dr. T take us out? I hope we can make it to stage 7. Oh, I'm surprised I'm doing this okay with without a boost. But let's flare to the HQ now. Go to the HQ. Go back to the HQ. We want to get behind the HQ. Hopefully the mortars do not just completely destroy the thing. Oh, persistent damage. Come on. Okay, looks like our medics can sustain. It looks like we will take this out without the shock launchers just on our backs, trying to just annihilate us. We were able to slash through stage 6. I'm going to go back to base and see if I'm boosted. Because I'm a little bit suspicious that I accidentally boosted and just completely forgot. But I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not, though. Let's go. Am I boosted? No, I'm not. Very surprised. But not really. I'm just surprised at how much damage we're doing. Oh, boy. This one's going to be fun. Place everything down. Let's put a shock right away. And let's get some of those crystal critters down. Alright, medics. Do your jobs. Now let's try and take some of those buildings out that do look a little bit scary. Oh, man. We're going to flare left here. Oh, that was unable to take. Okay, that's fine. We're going to shock here and here. And then we should be good. We're going to place critters down. We have lost a lot of our fleet already. I did not expect to be on this stage. I did not scout this out before. And there's a hockey game tonight, so I might go to that. That's a little bit random. One of our guys got suspended for fighting. So, it was against a crappy team, too. So, perfect. Anyway, don't think that one had a chance. I think Smoky Warriors would have been pretty easy on that, though. Maybe. I'm not sure. We're going to wrap it up here. If you guys did enjoy this video at all, make sure you guys drop the like button. Or comment something that I could do better if you just aren't super, like, generous with that like button. But I insist that you guys leave a comment on just, I don't know, anything. Tell me how your day's going. Tell me anything we can improve on. But we'll see you in the next Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.